Okay, so it looks like there's some unrest going on within the alienage. As you can see here, there's quite a big line out here. But apparently, Shiana was telling us how. Wait, it says here in the journal as well. So we learned that there's a plague spreading about the alienage, and that men from the Tevinter Imperium are here supposedly to help the people who are infected, and apparently they are affected by the blight. If that's the case, if they are infected by the blight, is it even possible for something like that to be cured? Or is it something that can be slowed down, so like maybe over time it will kill people? Or I'm not sure how this works exactly, but it seems that they are taking both sick and healthy elves into the quarantine zone, and that no one ever sees them again. Perhaps this is worth investigating. And so once we talked with Shianni, it was said that we could either talk with one of the healers over here, or perhaps look around a bit more and see if there's anything that we can do to investigate what is going on exactly in within this building, or within this whole. Is this a village kind of the within the whole alienage, I guess. But before we go start that, I believe we still have a few codexes about like mostly books and songs. So we have Eveline, which I believe we already read. I think it's the one that Liliana told us about as well. And then we have The Legend of Calenhad, Chapter 3. Calenhad's legend tells that Lady Shayna harbored a love for her king that went beyond friendship, a love that she had kept secret out of her sense of duty and honor. When offered a love potion by a witch in disguise, a witch who would later turn out to be the vengeance seeking sister of all Simeon, Lady Shayna gave in to temptation. She used the potion on Calenhad, but Queen Mairin discovered the two of them together that night and, broken hearted, fled Denerim to return to her father. She told Mirden everything, and he angrily threatened to revoke his support of Calenhad and begin anew the civil war. It is said that Lady Shayna felt remorseful at her manipulation of her best friend's heart and confessed her use of forbidden magic to the court. Although her life was forfeit, Calenhad forgave Lady Shayna for what she had done and refused to have her executed. Mirden furiously roused the other Alls against Calenhad and Lady Shayna, and it was not long before Ferelden stood on the brink of civil war once again. Against Calenhad's orders, Lady Shayna went alone to Mairin to plead for peace and plead her case, only to be found out by Mirden and slain. Angered but also saddened, Calenhad challenged Mirden to an honor duel, a fight neither of them wanted but both knew was necessary, and Mirden was slain. The death of the king's greatest ally, an important All, was too much for the young kingdom to bear. The other Alls would not back down in their claims against Calenhad. The threat of civil war rose once again. Calenhad went to his wife one last time, then, although none knew what he said to her, and then he simply vanished. He left with Mairin a proclamation abdicating his throne in his favor of the son of his queen carried in her belly, who eventually ascended to the throne as King Waylin I, the king credited with establishing the Feyrin dynasty lasting to this day. Calenhad would never reappear. The legend of Calenhad himself only grew over time, as stories and sightings multiplied, even long after the point when Calenhad could possibly still be alive. Some say he disappeared into the Kokari wilds, or went to live with the dwarves, or even became a monk in a reclusive Chantry order. The Chantry named Calenhad one of the anointed in 788 Storm. Calenhad's sword, Nementus, was left with Mairin and became a symbol of Ferelden's kingship over the next century. Rumors of its magical power grew, and when it was lost in the ambush that killed King Fenendrin in 824 Blessed, it was seen as a great blow to the Feyrin line. Several false swords have appeared since that time, but never has the true sword resurfaced. From the legend of Calenhat by Brother Heron, Chantry Scribe 810 Blessed. And then we also have the history of the Chantry, chapter 3. And it is said at the Battle of Valerian Fields, Mepharath stood and looked out over his armies. He had conquered the southern reaches of the greatest empire the world had ever known, and built splintered barbarian clans into a force to be feared. With pride in his heart, he turned to congratulate his men and found that they turned from him. Mepharath felt the evil of jealousy. After all that he had done, his wife was the one to receive all the glory. He saw his wife's power and influence, and tired of his place as second husband below the Maker, his heart swelled with fury. If he had conquered just to have his wife wrested from him by a forgotten god and a legion of faith-hungry rabble, then perhaps this war was not worth the trouble. Here, history and the Chant of Light come apart. History tells us that Mepharath looked north into the Central Imperium and saw nothing but more war against a rapidly regrouping army, and he despaired. The Chant of Light holds that Mepharath chafed with jealousy of the Maker and jealousy of the glory that Andraste received, although it was he who led the armies. Mepharath traveled to the imperial capital of Minrathous to speak with the Archon Hessarian. There he offered up his wife to the Imperium in return for a truce that would end hostilities once and for all. The Archon, eager to put down the voice of the prophet that stirred his own people against him, agreed. Mepharath led Andraste into an ambush where she was captured by imperial agents, putting an end to her exalted march. Crowds of loyalists stood in the central square of Minrathous to watch Andraste's execution. By command of the Archon, she was burned at the stake in what the Imperium believed to be the most painful punishment imaginable. According to the Chantry, however, Andraste was instead purified and made whole by the flames, ascending to life at her Maker's side. By all accounts, there was only silence where they expected screams. At the sight of the prophet burning, the crowds were filled with a profound guilt, as if they had participated in a great blasphemy. So moving was the moment that the Archon himself drew his sword and thrust it into the prophet's heart, ending her torment and leaving those assembled to consider the weight of what they had seen. Whereas the execution of Andraste was meant to be a symbol of defeat for the faith of the Maker, in truth it all but sealed the faith of the worship of the old gods and paved the way for the spread of the Maker's chant. From Tales of the Destruction of Thedas by Brother Genetivi, Chantry Scholar. And we also have chapter 4 here. The crowd present at the death of Andraste were right to feel despair. It is believed that the prophet's execution angered the Maker, and he turned his back on humanity once more, leaving the people of Thedas to suffer in the dark. In these dark times, mankind scrambled for a light, any light. Some found comfort in demonic cults that promised power and riches in return for worship. Others prayed to the old gods for forgiveness, begging the great dragons to return to the world. Still others fell so low as to worship the Darkspawn, forming vile cults dedicated to the exaltation of evil in its purest form. It is said that the world wept as its people begged for a savior who would not come. Andraste's followers, however, did not abandon her teachings when she died. The cult of Andraste rescued her sacred ashes from the courtyard in Minrathous after her execution, stealing them away to a secret temple. The location of the temple has long been lost, but the ashes of Andraste served as a symbol of the enduring nature of the faith in the Maker, that humanity could earn the Maker's forgiveness despite its grievous insults to him. With time, the cult of Andraste spread and grew, and the Chant of Light took form. Sing this chant in the four corners of Thedas, and it was said, and the world would gain the Maker's attention at last. As the chant of light spread, the cult of Andraste became known as the Andrastian Chantry. Those who converted to the Chantry's belief found it their mission to spread Andraste's word. There were many converts, including powerful people in the Imperium and in the city-states of what is now Orlais. Such was the power of the Maker's words that the young King Dracon undertook a series of exalted marches meant to unite the city-states and create an empire solely dedicated to the Maker's will. The Orlesian Empire became the seat of the Chantry's power, the Grand Cathedral in Val Rayo, the source of the movement that birthed the organized Chantry as we know it today. Dracon, by then Emperor Dracon I, created the Circle of Magi, the Order of Templars, and the Holy Office of the Divine. Many within the Chantry revere him nearly as equal as Andraste herself. The modern Chantry is a thing of faith and beauty, but it is also a house of necessity, protecting Vedas from powerful forces that would do it harm. Where the Grey Wardens protect the world from the blights, the Chantry protects mankind from itself. Most of all, the Chantry works to earn the Maker's forgiveness, so that one day he will return and transform the world into a paradise it was always meant to be. From Tales of the Destruction of Vedas by Protogenic TV. So that's interesting. So even though Meferath betrayed Andraste, Dracon or Emperor Dracon I still made sure that all of her teachings was not gone forgotten, and that's why basically all of Vedas now believes in Andraste and the Maker. That's very interesting. And then we have Dane and the Werewolf. Let me sing of heroes and honor lost and found, of monsters and men in all forms, of Dane, hunter without peer, feared by the forest of Ferelden, who one autumn morn spied, a heart of pure white and beam of warmest sun, a prize for huntsman's spear. Through the greenwood they ran, hart and hunter, bringing the stag to spear at last in long-forgotten grove, heedless that the chase had waked the hunger in the golden wood. A werewolf, a creature with mind of men, lured by the hunt and come forth to lay claim to the heart as rightful tribute, drawn by the scent of cooling blood. In the silence the two hunters held, Dane spear armed against the wolf with all his brood. Knew with sinking heart he was lost, steeled for the winding roads of the fade. Then the beast spoke, human-like in voice, "You have taken the stag from my woods and my pack, but nothing comes without a cost." The wolf pack circled even closer, and he who felled boars and bears with his bright blade knew fear. They spoke his name in roars, like gravestone, offering a beast bargain, "Die here, huntsman, alone, and forgotten, or take my place amongst the wolves, as I take your place amongst men." Thus was a bargain struck, and Dane the wolf pack served in wolfen form, and the werewolf to his family sped, as Dane 1 year and a day all told. But some things cannot repent, some coinage cannot be unspent. When hearts are wagered, a fissure rend. From the saga Dane and the Wolf, as recorded by the minstrel Ukam, 485 Black. Ooh, that's quite some time ago, actually. And then we have the Noladar anthology of the dwarven poetry. The undead exhumed, born from the shallowest graves, mined from the living, by Paragon Lyncher 744 Storm. Do you like fried mush and nug? I do not like the mixture clug. I do not like fried mush and nug. Would you eat them on a rock? If you eat, you'll get a hug. I would not eat them on a rock. From you, I would not want a hug. Then would you drink them from a jug? Come on, give them a chug. I would not drink them from a jug. I'd rather eat a slimy slug. Would you eat them with a bug? Would you share them with a fog? I would not share them with a fog. I would not eat them with a bug. Not for a hug, not on a rock. From a jug, I would not chug. Come on now, Mr. Clug. Are you on some kind of drug? Eat them in this hole I dug. Eat them, don't just shrug. I've had it, Mr. Clug. Down into the hole you dug. Down with the fug, and the slug, and the bug. By Paragon Zeus 212 Glory. Never surrender, dwarfish blood may be lukewarm, but vital as ore. By Paragon Lyncher 748 Storm. There was once a miner of lyrium whose face looked like a perineum. The dead got him too, not much he could do. With a face like that, he was a shoo-in. By the wordsmith Carlol of House Yonok 911 Dragon. So I believe that's all of the codices besides the controls, I guess, which we got to disguise because we had to disguise ourselves within the all of Denerim's estate. It says disguises will allow you to pass by most guards without being attacked. However, many actions that draw attention, such as talking to a ranking officer or attacking someone, will blow your cover. Your disguise will be removed if you enter combat. You can also choose to remove it by speaking to whoever gave you the costume. Yeah, we lost our disguise once we went into combat, I believe. But let's go talk with one of the healers here and see if we can find out anything about what's going on here.
I ask you to stand back. Some of these people are carrying the plague. The alienage is not safe for visitors.
Aren't you afraid of getting the plague?
If we did not know how to prevent the plague, we would not be here now.
What school of magic does this spell belong to? Our circle knows of none which fully prevents plagues.
You will have to excuse us, but we are not authorized to share the secrets of our circle with outsiders. For your own safety, we must ask you to leave now.
Okay, so it doesn't look like we can talk with them.
You've already been told to leave. Please do not waste any more of our time.
Okay, let's look around here then a bit. I see there's some death fruit here that we can take. Let's see. There we go, that's one. And there's another one here. There we go. What about here? There's an elf guard here. Can we perhaps talk with them, or can we check out what's here first? Let's see. It's the same official note, I believe. Let's go talk with the elf guard here if we can.
No, you can't go inside just for a moment. So you might as well walk right back around to the front doors. You shouldn't be out on the streets now anyway. What with the plague?
Aren't you afraid of getting the plague yourself?
What's worse, dying of the plague or dying of hunger? I'll take my chances with the plague, thank you, if it means I get paid. I've been hungry. The novelty's worn off. You do that.
Right. So perhaps anything else we can talk with him
Didn't
about?
I already tell you to leave?
So there's no other way to get inside? I'm sorry, but I need to get in there.
Hey! Someone get out here and help me!
Oh no, he's calling for backup. Okay, we can target him and we can do Thunder Arms. Ooh. It's a bit zoomed in. Why are we so close up? It's because we were probably too close to the building. Let's see what he got. We got a hospice key. Does that take us inside here, perhaps?
I shall do it.
Ooh, it does. Okay, nice. And there's more guards inside here, of course. We can target this one. And we can do Thunder Arms. And then Alistair, you can target them. And you can do... perhaps... Overpower. There we go. You can target them, Liliana. And you can do Pinning Shot. There we go. And while you're at it, when you can do Stone Fist here. Or no, Petrified Fist. There we go. And we can do Stone Fist. I can do some of the armor here. There we go. And there is only this guy left, it looks like. There we go. Let's see. He got a saw sword and a Tevinter shield. I wonder, are everyone inside this building from Tevinter? There's a wooden crate here with elf light arrows. There is a pile of coins with elf root as well. Nice, we can take that. There's a chest here
Allow me. I could do that for you.
with a saw sword. And then there's also a note here. There's a key with this note. Bring 8 males and 6. Ooh, I couldn't fully read that. So we found a key wrapped in a note that seems to indicate something about a shipment of elves. The key is a cheap one and looks likely to belong to an apartment here in the slums. Perhaps Shianni would know more. Maybe we can ask her about that. Let's see. There's something here though. Ooh.
Help us, please! We're not sick! Let us out of here!
I'm getting you out of there.
Thank you, friend.
Do you know what happens to the people they take?
I don't know, and I don't want to find out. We're leaving. Make her keep you.
They kept these people in cages? Why? What's going on exactly? I'm guessing if we go out here, the healers and the guards who are in front of there will notice us. So perhaps we should go back the way we came from. And maybe it will be a bit less suspicious. Because it says we have to go talk with Shianni. But it looks like here on the map that... yeah, we will be attacked by them. We can do Thunder Arms though. We can do Thunder Armor. Wind, perhaps while you're at it, you can petrify them. There we go, and we can do Stone Fist.
I suppose violence is a solution.
Doesn't look like it did a whole lot, but perhaps we can do Arcane Bolt, and we can go there to the mages.
It is begun.
While we're at it, we can also activate
Shall be done.
Berserk. There
Very
we
well.
go.
Come, let us end this.
Ooh. Who is attacking the elf? Because I feel like they will be on our side, right? No, not really. I hope it's the only one. There we go. Let's see, did they have anything on them?
Something you need, my dear?
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's see. We got the Tevinter Enchanter ropes and some money. Oh, the poor elven woman. I didn't want to kill her. There's a healer here as well for potent health bolt. Is nice. Lesser Tevinter rope and a large clear fire crystal. We can get that. What about here? Rock salve, started helmet and a Tevinter shield. And a saw sword and a started helmet. Okay, let's go talk with Shianni then.
What happened? Some of the elves ran out, but I didn't recognize any of them. Where are all the others?
I found this note.
Let me see that. What does this even mean? They can't be shipping people, can they? Shipping them where?
Have you seen them bring anything out of the hospice?
No. People go in, but they don't come out. They aren't shipping anything out of there that we've seen. They could be moving through the back alleys. There are all sorts of buildings back there. They could be using one as some sort of warehouse, staging area.
There was a key with the note.
There are apartments off the alleys. I would go to the back of the hospice and maybe follow the alley from there. If you find any more information, please let me know. I refuse to accept that they're all simply gone.
Sure, we can check it out. So we have to go back here again. Is it the door, babe? Perhaps that's back here that we need to go into. Let's see.
It shall be done.
Looks like it. Right? Yeah. Is there anything in here? There's a sick elf as well.
Who's there? No, I won't go. I'm not sick.
Ooh, is she being held captive here? Doesn't look like we can go through here. Oh, there's another elf here though. Let's see if they have anything to say.
Who's there? Stay away!
Calm down. I just want to ask some questions.
I can't say nothing. Please, just go. I don't want trouble.
Would some coin change your mind?
All right. I saw them take everyone. Took them right out of their beds. Dragged them down the hallways. Maker, the little one's crying.
Where did they take everyone?
Through the landlord's old office. They go in there, they never come back.
What about Philandrian?
I saw him. They marched him through the hall with a bunch of others, all tied together like pack mules.
Ooh. What else have you seen?
Every few days, they come back. It's like a parade, a silent one. Men and women and children. You have to go. They'll be back soon. They'll find out I talked and they'll take me too. Please, just go.
Ooh. Where are they taking them exactly? There's
Very
something
well.
through here, maybe? There's a wooden crate with a silver chalice. We can take that. There's a chest
Allow
here.
me. I could do that for you.
Thank you, Liliana. With some splint meal. There's a broken face. Dried blood and bits of hair cling to the broken edges of this face. Ooh. And there's also bloodstain. Prints from boots cross through the dried blood. Ooh. Did someone get forcefully taken from their homes here? Oh, it looks like there's something here as well. Got an iron ring, a field bomb, which is a gift. I'm guessing that's for the dog. A single bronze coin, and a free sailor sextant. Isn't that what we needed for the chantry board? There's also a toy
Very
doll
well.
here. This stuffed toy has clearly been beloved.
As you say.
Been the beloved companion of some child on numerous
As you say.
adventures. It seems all appear to have been patched
It shall be done.
many times over, and it is so dirty it's hard to tell
As you say.
what color it was supposed to be. Oh, did some child get taken away from here as well? There's a bunch of chairs as well that we can interact with. The chairs are arranged as though someone was about
As you say.
to sit down for dinner. Ooh. Oh no. Something
done.
here as well.
I could do that for you.
It looks like there's people there though, so perhaps you should be a bit careful. Here we go. Let's go first. And we can do a critical strike. And we can do some of the arms as well. There we go. That one is almost down. We can go here to the archers. And perhaps you can do some of the armor.
Shall be done.
And the berserk. I should remind myself to do that before I start anything. I can do mighty blow. There we go. And then there's this one left. There we go. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Let's see
As
what
you
they
say.
got.
I could do that for you.
Got some elf flight arrows. Nice.
It shall be done.
A fluor spar. What about you?
I shall do it.
Journeyman Dwemer room.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Chests with an ice bolt. Nice. Pile of books about the city elves. We can go over that real quick. When the holy exalted march of the Dales resulted in the dissolution of the Elven kingdom, leaving a great many elves homeless once again, the divine Renata the first declared that all lands loyal to the Chantry must give the elves refuge within their own walls. Considering the atrocities committed by the elves at the Red Crossing, this was a great testament to the Chantry's charity. There was one condition, however: the elves were to lay aside their pagan gods and live under the rule of the Chantry. Of course, that always happens within history. Some of the elves refused our goodwill. They banded together to form the wandering Dalish elves, keeping their old elven ways and their hatred of humans alive. To this day, Dalish elves still terrorize those of us who stray too close to their camps. Most of the elves, however, saw that it was wisest to live under the protection of humans, and so we took the elves into our cities and tried to interrogate them. We've invited them into our own homes and gave them jobs as servants and farm hands. Here in Denerim, the elves even have their own quarter, governed by an elven keeper. Most have proven to be productive members of society. Still, a small segment of the elven community remains dissatisfied. These troublemakers and malcontents roam the streets, causing mayhem, rebelling against authority, and making a general nuisance of themselves. From Ferelden Folklore and History by Sister Petrine, Chantry Scholar. I mean, it's kind of understandable that they still that some elven people are dissatisfied with where they are living. It looks like it's a very poor place to live, and they don't have a lot of opportunities to do a whole lot like human beings may be capable of. Guessing we go through here.
What's this? Another shipment already? We weren't... Wait, you're no Tevinter. Who are you supposed to be?
Who are you supposed to be?
Quick, get them, hurry!
There we go. You can target them. Alistair, you can target this one. And when you can petrify this one. There we go. And perhaps Liliana, you can target one of the guys in the back here. I can do Sunder Arms, and Alistair, you can perhaps do Shield Pummel. Liliana, you can perhaps do Scattershot.
You need help?
Can activate Berserk. And I can do Sunder Armor. There we go. Target them. Can do Critical Strike. There we go. And I can get them. There we go. And perhaps I can do Mighty Blow. There we go. There we go. Oh, we got them all. Nice.
Another point.
Let's see what they had. Mostly just money. More money. Elasalirium. This is nice. That's good for Win and Morrigan. And what did the Alley Guard have? A Tevinter Shield. And more money here. There's also a barrel.
As you say.
With a lesser health poultice. I wonder where this water is coming from. It doesn't look like it's very healthy, to say the least. Let's go through here then.
What is the meaning of this? We were told that there would be no interference from the authorities.
No interference in what? What is going on here?
You simply fought your way in here to ask questions, did you? You will regret this, you know. Believe it or not, we've been given dispensation to do our business here. The humans talk a great deal about how very wrong slavery is. But isn't
Oh,
it funny how quickly the smell of gold overcomes such ideals?
so they're slavers? You're slavers?
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to acquire new blood? These slaves will fetch an excellent price in the Imperium, and we're paying handsomely for this opportunity.
You can't just take people from their homes and sell them. It's despicable.
But enough. I am here to halt your slaughter, nothing more.
Then step aside or be my next victim.
I am no fool. I can see that you are capable. So be it. I will let Caladrius deal with you while I fetch the Regent's men. I suggest you leave while you still can.
Trap right ahead. Trap right
Ooh.
ahead. I'm
Can
here.
you disarm them? There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, we got them all, it looks like. Is there anything here that we can get? There's a barrel with a green stone. And there's also a weapon stand here with splint mail. Let's go through here. And it looks like there's 2 ways to go.
I shall do it.
Let's go through here first. It's just a small room
Very
with a
well.
chest with an imperial edge and ice arrows. Nice. What about here? Oh, more Tevinter soldiers. We can do berserk.
It is begun.
There we go. And we can do Thunder Arms. And Thunder Armor.
We must strike. Let us end.
Okay, let's go take care of these people back here. We can do critical strike. And perhaps if I stand here, I can do two-handed sweep, so it affects both of them. There we go. And I can perhaps also do mighty blow. There we go, that's one. And then critical strike them. There we go. Let's see. Got a greater health poultice, nice. And money. And what about the wooden crate? A journeyman paralyzed rune, nice. And I'm guessing we just go through here. There's more people here, of course. Oh, there's a trap that I triggered. Let's go. Maybe Liliana can see if there's any more here. Let's see. In the meantime, I can also walk over because it's pretty slow. Okay, so far there's nothing here. Okay. We can do War Cry. There we go. And I can do two-handed sweep. There we go. And then I can critical strike this one. And Thunder Arms. And that one is done. And this one as well. Nice. But did they drop anything? They sure did. What about here? A lesser injury kit, nice. It's always helpful. Let's go through here then. More soldiers. Let's go take care of this one in the back. I can do berserk. There we go. And let's do Thunder Arms.
It is begun.
And we can do Thunder Armor. There we go, that's one. Let's go target them. Can do mighty blow. There we go. Let's see what they have. Money mostly.
It is begun.
A greater health poultice, nice. And there's a chest here.
Allow me. I could do
With
that
short
for you.
bow. Thank you, Liliana. And it looks like there's 2 doors. I feel like they're heading to the same thing, right? It looks
It
like
shall be
it.
done.
I am Caladrius, and you, I assume, must be the Grey Warden I've heard so much about.
Get to the point. What do you want?
What I want is for my business here to be concluded smoothly. If that requires that you and I come to some terms, then so be it.
You honestly think you can bribe me?
I've heard that you're trying to erode Loghain's support. It must be a difficult task, yes, like washing away a mountain. Perhaps you could use some help.
Don't you have an agreement with Loghain?
More of an arrangement, truth be told. One that disappears the moment angry armed intruders storm my abode. Truth be told, there was always a limit to how long we were going to be able to operate here. We've paid for many of Loghain's troops, but once the Landsmeet is done, we become inconvenient. So, here is my offer. 100 sovereigns from you for a letter with the seal of the Terran of Loghain upon it, implicating him in all of this. Then, we leave a few days earlier than planned with our profits and remaining slaves unharmed.
I feel dirty. We're not considering this, are we?
Hell no.
So, do we have a deal? Even you must admit it's much better than resorting to barbarism, yes?
Yes. No. No deal. Time to die, slaver.
Pity. Looks as if we shall have to settle this the hard way, then. My apologies.
I don't need them. Okay. Looks like there's 2 guards here, 2 guards here. Okay. But he's making a spell happen, it looks like, as of the bar here. Perhaps we can intervene there. In the meantime, I can go here and I can do first berserk. And Alistair, you can go to the other side here and you can do overpower. And then Liliana, you can go ahead and target this dude here. And perhaps you can do pinning shot and then win. I can do petrify here.
Away.
Oh no. Here we go. Can do petrify. And in the meantime, I can do stone fist here. Here we go. I can do critical strike. There we go. Win. You should take a health poultice, or a lesser health actually. Get
immediately
up here if I can. There we go. And then me, I can do some arms. There we go. And let's target this dude. Can do mighty blow. There we go. And win. Perhaps you can target this dude and do arcane bolt. I can do 200 sweep. There we go. So we knocked him out. Can do mighty blow. And thunder arms. Can do pummel. Oh, he resisted it. Okay. Perhaps can do thunder armor. Alistair, you don't have anything really that you can do in the at the moment, but perhaps you can do this.
Let us make this quick, yes?
There we go. So we got that. Win, you're not doing good either. Take a lesser health. And you could heal up Liana. There we go. How are you doing here? Doing okay. You can target this one and do shield pummel.
I am ready.
A blood sacrifice!
Can do pummel.
A blood sacrifice! For power!
There we go.
Enough! Enough! It seems your reputation is an accurate one. I surrender.
Perhaps you should be left to the mercies of these elves.
Wait! Hear me out, dear lady. Were I to use the life force of the remaining slaves here, I could augment your physical health a great deal. Allow me to leave this place alive, and I would be more than happy to do this little service for you.
Little service? He is talking of blood magic. Surely you would not consider such a thing.
Of course not. No, I wouldn't.
Most wise.
Then, I don't suppose you would consider just, letting me go?
No, I don't suppose I would.
Ah. Well, that is a shame, isn't it?
Not really. Here we go, we can do critical strike. Or not. There we go.
Somehow, if I'd been asked to guess the next person to walk through that door, I wouldn't have said it would be a dwarf. Are you one of them? What happens to us now?
You are free now.
Free? How strange to hear that word in here. We will not trespass long on your good graces. Come, everyone, let's go home.
There we go. Let's see, we got our codex updated. And I believe it's just this part here, right? Yeah. He was nearly shipped to Tevinter by slavers, but was returned to the Alienage by Amethyst. Nicely done. Fuck slavers. Let's see what he got. Magister Lords, Robes of the Magister Lords, Slaver documents. These documents authorize the removal of elves from Denerim Alienage. They bear the seal of Loghain MacTair. Nice. We can use that again in the Landsmeet. And they have some money as well. Got some money from these Tevinter soldiers. Lifestone in the crate. Health poultice. There's a face here as well. With a small metal round shield. What about here? More Tevinter soldiers with a metal shard. There's a cabinet over there. With chainmail boots, we can take that. Tevinter soldier with more money and a chest.
I could do that for you.
Thank you, Liliana, with a battle axe and a lot of gold. Jesus. I'm guessing we go out through here. Oh, we're back here again. I'm guessing we go talk with Shianni about what happened. So it says here, you've discovered that the missing elves have been sold into slavery by Caladrius, the Tevinter slaver. You have recovered evidence that shows that Loghain knew about this and allowed it. This evidence will certainly be useful in the Landsmeet. Oof.
Mama said she'd bring me a present from High-Ever. I wonder what it'll be.
No. I'm guessing we will have to show this then to Al-Eamon, and he can use this against Loghain then. Let's see if we should talk with Shianni.
I'm sorry if I was rude to you before. Andraste's ass, you'd think I'd learned some social graces. Anyway, what I mean by all this is, thank you.
You're welcome. Perhaps you could talk with Philandrian? Wasn't his house here? Yes, Philandrian's house. Let's see.
Ah, it's you. Welcome. Please, come in. Tell me, how is Duncan?
You know Duncan?
He's been a friend of mine for many years, yes. From the look on your face, I take it the news is bad.
He died at Ostagar.
I am Sorry to hear that. I knew that the Warden suffered great losses at Ostagar, but a few escaped. I had hoped Duncan might be one of them.
How did you know Duncan?
He came here now and then to look for potential recruits.
Ooh, I see.
Perhaps that seems strange to you, but Duncan
Not
was a
really.
man who knew that talent could emerge in the most unlikely places.
What will you do about the plague now?
We've been through outbreaks of pestilence during the war with Orlais. We'll endure. I doubt very much now that the Tevinter intervention would have helped us anyway.
Fair enough. I should go.
Please, take this. Duncan gave it to me years ago. I suspect you'll put it to better use than I would.
Ooh, what is it? Let's see, type sort by newest. Gifts of the Grey. It's a dagger, I believe. Yeah. Maybe it's good for Liliana? Got some pretty shitty ones here. Yeah, I can give you that one. And perhaps I can also look real quick here and give her a better dagger. I don't believe I have any. Maybe that's about the same. This one is a bit better though. There we go. We can do it like that. Okay, let's get out of here then. I'm guessing we have to go back now then to All Eamon's estate. But I think I might go to the market first so I can give them the chantry thing. And also there's some stuff that I need to do for the Blackstone Irregulars, which is I believe in the tavern. And maybe also the what were they called? The mages thing. Let's see. Was it? Yeah, the Mages Collective. Yeah, we have to do this as well. Oh, we're on the other side now, okay. Let's go to the tavern first then. Here we go, through here. And then they were here, I believe, right? Yeah.
The captain sends his regards.
There we go. And I believe that's everything for them then. And then the mages are outside, right next to the chantry, I believe. Can we talk with you?
Wonderful. Another one. I suppose you're here to ask for a donation too. West Hills Arling belongs to the Darkspawn now, girl. Perhaps they're interested in giving sovereigns to the Chantry, feeding orphans, clothing idiots, or whatever it is you want.
I didn't know the West Hills had fallen. I'm sorry.
Well, I can see how you might miss it. All of southern Ferelden covered by black clouds, the ground rotting beneath your feet, plagues and darkspawn raids going on until even the crows get sick of the smell of carrion. What's a little trifle like that when compared to the important troubles here in Denerim? There's no point talking about it. Leave me. I've nothing for you anyway.
Oh no. Let's get out of here. I believe there was something that Brother Genitive wanted to give us as well, but I'm not sure if I already did this or not. Let's go here. We can talk with him.
If it isn't the champion who succeeded in the quest for the Sacred Urn, I had not expected to see you so soon. I've written to the Chantry, telling them of your adventures. They are interested in having me lead an expedition. What do you think of that? I'm quite excited.
That's great news, Brother Genitive.
You made this all possible. I could never thank you quite enough, but I'm certainly going to try. Here, take this reward. I want you to have it. It will certainly do more good in your hands than lying around in this dusty house, eh? And the Arl is in Denerim for the Landsmeet? I was relieved to hear that he is alive and well. It really is a miracle. Now, if you will excuse me, I have so much to prepare for. I wish Waylon was here to see all this.
No. Let's see what he gave us. Sort by newest. Oh, we got a master Dwemer rune. Nice. Perhaps we can use that. I'm not sure if we still have some stuff that we haven't put a rune on.
Dwarven crafts.
I believe the Mages Collective is right here, yeah? And then Chantry is here.
Magic exists to serve man and
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
There we go, we did that. So there's only this one left, which I'm guessing we have to talk to All Eamon about. And then we have this one as well.
against his.
Let's see. Can go right here.
A little something extra for friendship.
Thank you. And we did that as well then. So we only have this one left, but apparently I didn't get them all. And then we have the Landsmeet. Let's go back to the estate then. And see what is going to happen now. There's also the keys of the chest that we didn't get yet. Perhaps we will get it later? Let's go through here. There we go, we're back here. And I'm guessing we just go to All Eamon immediately. Let's see. Go through here. And let's talk.
Ah, there you are. I was about to send out a search party. I've been hearing of a great commotion in the Alienage. What exactly happened there?
I have proof Loghain was involved in slave trading.
Make her forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Loghain. We must end the civil war quickly. What the blight does not corrupt in this land, politics surely will. The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the Landsmeet to convene. Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
Ooh. There we go. So the Landsmeet has been called. All Eamon has gone to the Landsmeet chambers. You should meet him there as soon as you can. And we specifically have to take Alistair with us, right? We can do that. Who else should we bring here then? I wonder. I'm guessing we can just go there now. Whilst we're at it. Let's see what's going to happen. We have to remember though, because Anora told us to basically not mention anything that has happened at Ostagar, because otherwise they will not join our cause, basically. So we have Alistair. Who else should we bring? We can do Liliana and Morrigan.
Indeed.
There we go. I'm guessing we didn't have a choice in the matter, but we were gonna go. Oh, we do actually. Okay, let's level up Morrigan. We can mostly just do some willpower and magic. It's both even now. Oh no, I resetted it. There we go. Let's go next. Oh, should I put it in here or here? I think I'll do it here. There we go. Get that. Let's head over then to the gate. Here it is, I believe. And where do we have to go exactly? to the royal palace, right? Yeah, the royal palace, the seat of the Ferelden rulers, and the location of the Landsmeet. Let's go there then. Here we go.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Marik's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn this nation apart to oppose my lord, and never once tried to understand why he is a hero to Ferelden. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
Do you really not see what Loghain has become?
I have had so many doubts of late. Loghain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things. I know it, but I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not ask me to.
Then let me stop him. You know it's the only way.
I never thought duty would taste so bitter. Stop him, Warden. Stop him from betraying everything he once loved.
Ooh.
Please, show mercy. Without Loghain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
Ooh, for a moment there I thought she was gonna fight us for sure. But she's also seeing what Loghain has become basically. Okay, let's quick save real quick and see what is going to happen.
Very well.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
Great speech,
fine performance, Eamon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings. Ah! Here we have the puppeteer. Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? Where is the famous steadfastness of the dwarves? How much did it cost the Empress to buy your loyalty?
The blight is the threat here, not Orlais.
There are enough refugees in Mybanor now to make that abundantly clear.
The south is fallen, Loghain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it?
Yes.
They claim that they alone can end the blight. Yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar.
I wonder why.
And they asked to bring with them 4 legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, can we really expect them to simply return from whence they came?
You sold Ferelden citizens into slavery to fund your war.
What's this? There is no slavery in Ferelden. Explain yourself.
There is no saving the alienage. Damage from the riots has yet to be repaired. There are bodies still rotting in their homes. It is not a place I would send my worst enemy. There is no chance of holding it if the blight comes here. Despite what you may think, Warden, I have done my duty. Whatever my regrets may be for the elves, I have done what was needed for the good of Ferelden.
Was sending an apostate to poison Eamon your duty as well?
I assure you, Warden, if I were going to send someone, it would be my own soldiers. I would not trust to the discretion of an apostate.
Indeed, my brother tells a very different tale. He says you snatched a blood mage from the Chantry's justice. Coincidence?
Do not think the Chantry will overlook this, Terran Loghain. Interference in a Templar's sacred duties is an offense against the Maker.
Whatever I have done, I will answer for later. At the moment, however, I wish to know what this Warden has done with my daughter.
What have I done? I've protected her from you.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
The Queen speaks the truth.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Anora. I wanted to protect you from this.
My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
The Warden helped me personally in a family matter.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
Ooh.
The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
There's only one guy that stands with him. The Landsmeet is against you, Loghain. Step down gracefully.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once. Before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me?
Call off your men and we'll settle this honorably.
Then, let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this. When we first met at Ostagar, I would never have thought so, but Ostagar seems like it happened in another lifetime to someone else. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough! Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
Ooh. My Mabari will be my champion. I think this is for Alistair. Alistair's my champion.
Then let us test the mettle of our would-be king. Prepare yourself.
Ooh, here we go. It's a standoff. Ooh, here we go. Okay, we can do... Oh, perhaps we can do one of these. Can start off with that. There we go. And then we can do overpower. Ooh. We fell. Here we go. Overpower. And we can do shield pummel.
Off I go.
There we go.
Wonderful. A bit more dying, please.
Excellent.
We can do shield bash. We shield bashed each other. There we go. Perhaps I can do... which one was it? This one? Cleanse Era. And let's take a health poultice. There we go. Can do shield pummel.
That's it.
There we go.
Wonderful.
Can do shield bash. Oh, this time he didn't go down. Can do overpower though. Never mind, I fell. There we go. Let's walk around him a bit. Here we go. Target him and do shield pummel. I can take another health poultice. There we go. Can do shield bash. Oop, and I fell.
Well done.
And I fell again. Okay, perhaps I should put my stamina a bit up so I can perhaps activate one of the sustained ones. Yes. Let's see. Okay, wait, let's take a health poultice first. There we go. And perhaps I can do this.
Excellent.
Can do shield pummel.
Wonderful.
Excellent.
Let's wait for his stamina to go up
Just
again.
die already. Wonderful.
And I can do overpower. Let's take a health poultice. Do shield bash.
Right then.
Didn't do a whole lot, Britley. Damn, look at him dodging.
Wonderful. Yes. For the Grey Wardens.
Ooh, we're dodging as well. Nice. Okay, can do overpower
Off I
again,
go.
perhaps. There we go.
So,
Ooh, nice.
there is some of Marek in you after all. Good.
Forget Marek. This is for Duncan.
Ooh. Poor Nora.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
He refuses the throne. Everyone here has heard him. I think it's clear then. He abdicates in favor of me.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Anora. Warden, will you help us?
Perhaps we can speak with them both. I need to talk to Alistair.
Strange. I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
What do you think I should do?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
I guess you have to choose between Anora and me, right?
That's pretty
Frankly,
obvious.
I think you should give her the throne. I've never wanted it. But it's up to you.
You really think I should choose her?
She seems to want it, anyway. I know I don't. So... yes? Maybe? I don't know.
I want to talk to Anora as well.
Certainly.
Are you prepared for this? Are you sure it's what you want?
I have never had the smallest doubt.
What makes you a better choice than Alistair?
Surely that's not a serious question. I have been the ruler of this nation in all but name for the last 5 years. I can lead for Eldon. Alistair can't. If you give him the crown, then you've only brought us a brief pause in the civil war. It will resume again at the first opportunity, and it won't end until a new dynasty holds power.
Ooh, you don't know that. He'll have my help and Eamon's.
And he'll need it. He can't hold the throne on his own, and every soul here knows it. Opportunists will forever be watching him, waiting to grab power.
I'm ready to choose.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead for Eldon?
I think I will make Anora the ruler of Ferelden, and only her, since throughout this whole ordeal it just sounds like Alistair doesn't want anything to do with it. So, Queen Anora.
Thank you, Warden. You were wise not to disrupt Ferelden's governance any further in a time of such crisis. My first act as Queen must be to insist on receiving Alistair's oath before all the Landsmeet, to relinquish all claim to the throne for himself and his heirs.
Oh, I never wanted it. I mean, yes, of course. Happily, in fact.
And now, lords and ladies of Ferelden, there is still a blight to defeat and armies to gather, and I appoint this woman to lead us in both. We will not allow this land be further threatened by the archdemon. Gather your forces and await the Warden's command. On the morrow, we shall begin our struggle against the greatest threat Ferelden has ever faced. And we shall triumph over it, for we are Ferelden.
There we go. I wonder what's gonna happen now then. We did the Landsmeet and we got Loghain out of the way. Hello.
So it's done. My father is dead. I never thought he would go so far. I never thought it would end like it did. Such a waste.
It was justice. Loghain was a criminal.
Yes, I know. He was also a hero and a patriot and sometimes even a good man. People are never so easy to categorize. Arl Eamon has left for Redcliffe and tells me that our armies have almost fully gathered there. I will be heading there myself. Bring your companions and join us at Redcliffe Castle as soon as you are able. You have united for Eldon, Warden. Now we face the blight.
Ooh. So we have the final battle. We also have a codex updated from Queen Anora. In the end, Anora was granted the throne, freeing Alistair from the burden of a responsibility he never wanted anyway. And then we also have all Eamon. With the question of the succession settled, Eamon returned to Redcliffe to prepare the castle's defenses for the encroaching blight. And then we also have Loghain MacTair. He was defeated in a single combat at the Landsmeet and summarily executed. There we go. Let's see what it says in our quest. So we have the final onslaught. Head to Redcliffe to prepare your army. You have gathered your allies. Now it is time to head to Redcliffe, where your army assembles. It seems the Darkspawn are heading that way and are poised to attack there. Ooh. So the final battle is gonna be at Redcliffe. Let's see if our companions have anything to say.
I got a moment, sure.
Okay, doesn't look like it.
Aye, alright then.
Perhaps we can quickly go back to our campsite and we can go ahead and
yes.
let's just
And damnation.
Yes.
get some random people. We can go back to our campsite and give some of our stuff to our companions, or not companions, the people that help us in the battle against the archdemon. Looks like everyone leveled up as well. Okay, I think I will put some in dexterity, in constitution and dexterity. There we go. And what should I put it in? Champion or constraint from Berserker. The Berserker has learned to retain control during rages, reducing Berserk's penalty stamina to stamina regeneration. And the champion inspires allies to attack with renewed vigor. The rally talent now increases attack in addition to its defense bonus. I think I'll do constraint. Oh, I have 2. And then final blow. All the Berserker's stamina goes into a single swing. If the blow connects, the attack inflicts extra damage proportional to the amount of stamina lost. Sure, let's put it in that. So we have all of Berserker ready. Alistair. I think I'll put some in dexterity and constitution. There we go. So that's even. And then for this, I need more cunning for that one, but I guess I can put it in survival. And then let's put some in Reaver. So we have Aura of Pain. There we go. And then Sten. I can do some Strength, Dexterity, and Constitution. There we go. Can also put it in survival. And we have everything here. No, we do not. We have Destroyer. So few can stand against the savage blows of a Destroyer. Every attack sunders the target's armor, reducing its effectiveness for a short time. The effects of multiple blows are not cumulative. And then Holy Smite. I think I'll get Holy Smite so I can get all of the specialization for him. And then Morrigan, I can mainly put it in here. There we go. And I can put it in that one. There we go. And then also blood control. Or actually, let's see. So the blood mage forcibly controls the target's blood, making the target an ally of the caster unless it passes a mental resistance check. If the targets resist, it instead takes great damage from the manipulation of its blood. Creatures without blood are immune. And then the Arcane Mastery, the mage has gained a keen familiarity with the arcane arts, granting a permanent bonus to spell power. I think I'll do this one. There we go. Maybe I should go in and back out again so I can level up everyone. Grin. Ooh, I have quite a lot for you actually. You can become a Berserker and a Reaver, why not? And let's put some mostly in Dexterity, Strength, Constitution, Dexterity again. There we go. Can put it into that. And then I have 3. Let's put them all in Reaver then. There we go. Liliana. Let's put some in Cunning. There we go. Or all of it actually. And then let's get some points in here so we can also summon a bear. The ranger calls a powerful bear to fight alongside the party. We can do that. There we go. And then Severin. I can put them in some cunning and strength. Or dexterity, I mean. And then I have everything from his specialization already, but I do not have it in dual weapon. So we have dual weapon finesse and riposte. The character strikes at a target once, dealing normal damage, as well as stunning the opponent unless it passes a physical resistance check. The character then strikes with the other weapon, generating a critical hit if the target was stunned. And the character is extremely skilled at wielding a weapon in each hand, gaining bonuses to attack and defense. I think I'll go with this one. There we go. So it doesn't look like I can change my party here. So let's go out quickly and go back out again. Here we go. Let's level up Win. Let's do some willpower and magic. There we go. Can put it in that. And then... Ooh, what should I put it in? That's a good question. Perhaps I can put it into Winter's Grasp, so she can free some people, but then again, Morrigan has that power already. Perhaps I can put it in Flame Blast? The caster's hand erupt with a cone of flame, inflicting fire damage on all targets in the area for a short time. Friendly fire, however, is possible. So I'm guessing it's the same as the cone of cold, but it's with fire. We can do that. Why not? And then Shale. Ooh, we've got a lot actually. Doesn't look like we can have any specializations for Shale. Can put it in dexterity, strength, and dexterity. There we go. I have 3 points where I can put it in. Perhaps I can just do Death Blow, Disengage, and Supernatural Resilience. Why not? There we go. And then the dog. Let's put them mainly in Dexterity and Constitution. And I got everything from here already. There we go. So let's head to camp then real quick. And get rid of some stuff that I don't need anymore. Give some of the money to the guards. And perhaps I think I may have some elf root and death root that I can give to the elves. Maybe I have some stones for the dwarves. And I surely have runes for the enchanters as well. Let's go here and to party camp. Perhaps you can talk with the companions for a bit as well. I'll quickly go to Sandal so I can see if there's any enchanting that needs to be done.
Enchantment!
So this is ours. I have Grandmaster, Expert, and Expert. Is there any other Grandmasters? This is the slow one. This is the frost one. I can put a change it with that one. There we go. And then I have Master Dwemer. I can put it in that one. Alistair, you have this. Oh, you don't have any of them. Okay. Let's put 2 expert ones in there then. There we go. Don't have anything there. Perhaps you can get this. You're pretty good, it looks like. Kinda, not that amazing. Can get this and that. And then, which one didn't have? You didn't have anything. There we go. And maybe you have some...
The Earl has kindly offered my son and I lodgings in exchange for supplies. I'm happy to help him. And you too, of course. If you have need of my wares, you have but to ask.
I actually want to see them.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Let's see, is there anything worth that I can get? Let's see, I have Grandmaster, I can get that. Master. Any other Grandmaster? I don't have enough money for that. That's okay, I can get some back, I believe. Yeah, I can sell these probably. This and that. Do I now have enough? I don't think I do I? Oh, it's further down. Let's see. Here it is. No, it's 15 exactly. Think I can give those away. There you go. Now it's 15. Oh, it's further down. There we go. Grandmaster. Go to Sandal. Enchantment.
Enchantment!
Here we go. And let's see. So saffron. These are not that amazing. We can give you this and that one. These are also journeymen. I can give you... Wait, which one's this? Lightning? Okay, I can change it up with that one then. And I think I'll go sell some stuff real quick. See what I need and what I can give away. And I'll be right back then.
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why.
Oh, what's wrong, Ogren?
Nothing. I'm fine. Just, I got a hornet in my eye is all. Did you want to talk about something?
No. No, not really. Just saying hello.
Aye. Well, hello.
Let's see if he has anything else to say if I click on him again.
Pull up a drink, Warden. Join me in my sodding hole.
Something bothering you?
Nah, just tired is all. Did you want to talk about something?
No.
Aye, well...
Let's see. Is anything new again?
Just leave me alone, Warden. Seriously.
Why? Are you upset about something?
Upset? I don't get upset. I get drunk. Did you want to talk about something?
No. Let's see. Anything new?
What do you want?
Something's bothering you. I can tell.
Aye, people talking when I'm trying to have a sodden quiet moment. That really twists my nut. Did you want to talk about something?
Are we just bothering him?
You there. Aye, you.
Oh no, is he
I've been
drunk?
watching you. Where can I get some sauce for that rump roast?
What?
That's right. You've wiped your foot on the Ogren doormat of love. Go and make yourself ready, woman. I'll be right there to see to it.
What? No thanks.
You sod. Tell that thing to give it back.
I didn't see anything, Ogren.
Ah, I knew it. You're in cahoots.
Oh, are you having Ogren time again?
Only if by Ogren time you mean... yes. But that dog ruined it when he stole my pants. I'll show him. Yeah, I don't need my pants anyway.
Oh no. Ogren, you are wearing your pants.
But the dog doesn't know that. And it will be his sodding downfall. You hear that, Nug Humper? I'm coming for you. Prepare to die.
There we go. Anything else?
Ass chabs.
He just fell.
I got a moment, sure.
It looks like that is about it. There we go.
Aye. All right then.
Let's see about the rest. Do they have anything to say? Wynn doesn't have anything to say.
Do you remember our discussion?
Yes, of course. I don't actually, but let's see what it leads to.
I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what you told me.
Oh, the finger of Marjolaine?
You were right. Despite what Marjolaine says, I am not like her. I know that now. I've found peace in knowing the Maker, and nothing will change that. I followed you to make the world a better place, and as long as I keep that in mind, I will not fall. Sometimes, It takes another to show us the truths we hide from ourselves.
It was my pleasure.
I'm glad I left Lothering in your company. You have proven a true friend, and I thank the Maker for you.
You're welcome. Let's see, does Severin or maybe Liliana has anything else to say?
You and Alistair?
Yes.
You and Alistair. Together, looking contented. You even have a glow about you. So shameless.
He does make me very happy.
So, how is Alistair?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Alistair and you, those long nights. He must be quite delightful. You wouldn't be so happy otherwise, I think. He's athletic. That's always nice. He is also good at following instructions, isn't he?
This is a bit awkward, if anything. Yes, sometimes he has brilliant ideas of his own too.
Ooh, fascinating. The little Templar is all grown up and apparently he plays well with others. You must keep me updated on any new developments.
That's funny. Does she have anything else to say?
You've seen and touched Andraste's ashes. They are the holiest thing on this earth, the remains of the Maker's chosen.
I would not have disturbed them, but for the all's sake.
I know. It seems almost irreverent to use her as a curative. And it is also a tiny bit morbid. I do not know if I am worthy to look upon her.
Is this rude to ask? Why do you even revere Andraste?
Why shouldn't I? I don't understand.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Then let us move on.
Did I fuck up? Oh, I didn't. It's no minus anything.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
Looks like that is it. Right? Let's check it one more time.
I know that look.
Yeah,
you
that's
have
it.
something on your...
Never mind. Let's go to Severin.
I did not thank you. It occurs to me now that you have freed me from the crows, and yet I did not think to thank you for it. No matter why you did it, still it was done, and I the benefactor. So, thank you.
We are friends, Severin. I was glad to do it.
You say that so quickly, and yet it is an odd thing for me to hear. In the crows, we do not have friends, and yet here you are, and I cannot help but consider you such.
I consider you a friend as well.
Then allow me to say this. What we are doing here, stopping the blight, I cannot think of anything I have ever done which is so worthy. I intend to see this through to the end with you. After all, someone must take responsibility for preventing your untimely death. A suitable task for a friend, yes?
I think that's an excellent plan.
Now, isn't that odd? Just a year ago, Taliesin was telling me, Zevran, why are your plans always so horrid? Planning has never been my strong suit. Now, killing and lovemaking. Killing and lovemaking and witty retorts. Those I am better at. I forget where I was going with this. Well, no matter.
Ooh, we got our codex updated. Severin shows an affinity for the finer things in life, hardly surprising for an Artivan crow. But his appreciation can be more poetic, Then he lets on. A simple bar of refined silver or gold, uncomplicated by a craftsman's hammer, is elegantly valuable. Maybe it was this part. They showed him unexpected mercy, and in return, he swore to aid the wardens on their quest to end their blight. Anything else?
Your wish?
Doesn't look like it. What about Alistair?
Something you need, my dear?
Doesn't look like it.
Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right?
There we go.
Fair enough. Off we go then.
What about Stan?
What is your wish, Kadan?
Doesn't look like he has anything to say.
As you wish.
What about Morrigan?
What comes, my friend?
Doesn't look like there's anything new either. And then we have a Shale. And the dog.
I am listening.
Never mind. And I highly doubt that the dog has anything new. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh, the dog disappeared and it came back. He bounces around you, barking excitedly. We can pet him. There we go. Doesn't look like there's anything new. So yeah, I think I will leave this episode here, and then in the next one, I believe it may be the end. The last episode of Dragon Age Origins. I'm not completely sure, I could be wrong, and I'll have to make another episode where it's actually the ending. It's gonna be a bit awkward if I say now it's gonna be the last episode and then it's not. But yeah, we will see in the next episode then what's gonna happen. We'll have to travel to Redcliffe and prepare there, I believe. Perhaps, I think the battle will take place there then, right? It's implicating that it might be the case. So yeah, we'll see what happens then. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!